Everyone, we are live, and today I'm going to be reacting to the Summer Game Fest of 2023. So I'm not 100% sure what we're going to see. Just to tell you, volume is muted right now. I'm not going to turn the volume on until it's about to start, because that's what I do as per usual. So I've done a live reaction to the Summer Game Fest in 2022, and I also did a live reaction to the Summer Game Fest in 2021. And they actually make a playlist where I do like all these reactions. I'll need to do that as well eventually. Also, this won't be the only event we'll be reacting to. I will also be reacting to the Xbox event, which will be happening on Sunday, 6 p.m. UK time. For that would be 1 p.m. Eastern time and 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Of course, you love anyone else in the world. Just look it up, prepare your time zone to that. Be the idea. And last week we reacted to the PlayStation event, which to be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of. It was too many CGI trailers, far too many indie games. My biggest hope for this is, I don't mind indie games, right? I get it. I respect that people want to make smaller games and that, because they do have more passion and fun than first party and third party studios or AAA games. I get that. However, they don't. It kind of ruins the showcase, I think, because you go to the chat and everybody's like, I don't want to see this, I don't want to watch this, which I completely understand. So it kind of sucks that way. But anyway, so this event, I think is going on for 2 hours, so that'll be up to 10 o'clock at night, my time. More like 2 hours and a half, considering the fact I started like 10 minutes early, and there might be a recap showcase, but I probably won't watch that. So we'll see. So what do I expect to see in this showcase? I expect to see games obviously we're not going to see in the PlayStation showcase, see the Xbox showcase. So from what we probably will see on this, which we've seen on the PlayStation showcase, will be, we might actually see a better trailer, more gameplay for the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, Snake Eater, due to the fact that's not a PlayStation exclusive. We're going to see more. In fact, I'll tell you right now, chat. I should just show you right now. I'm starting like fuck today. That's what happens when I stream later than usual. So we're going to just pretty much confirm Mortal Kombat 1, which, I'll be honest, does anybody know, is Mortal Kombat 1, like, is that a reboot of the 1990, I think it's 1992 the original Mortal Kombat came out? Or is that like, or is that like a complete, was that like a completely different thing? Also, I don't know why we got some shitty Fortnite event. I don't really care about that. I don't know why they still advertise it in Summer Game Fest. I'm surprised Epic even does advertisement in Summer Game Fest, considering the fact that Epic has so much money they probably could have their own event. Like, I mean, Ubisoft doesn't have as much money as freaking Epic Games, and they have their own bloody event. So I'm surprised they don't have their. Surprised they're part of Summer Game Fest. Also going to see some Alan Wake 2. So this is the stuff that's been confirmed. That's a new season of Fallout. That's what it is, of course. I don't know how that game is still super popular, but everything will always be super popular, I suppose. So, what else do I expect to see? So, Payday 3's date online has been leaked, so we might actually see a proper trailer of Payday 3. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. We'll see in this. Probably a recap of the PlayStation event, as I said earlier. Probably go into more detail. Maybe, you never know, maybe there'll be a PlayStation exclusive that they didn't show here. And they'll probably show the PC port for the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart probably in the stream as well. I imagine they'll be showing that. As for Xbox, I don't really know what they're going to be showing Xbox games. I don't really know if they would want to really show much here. I mean, they might show new updates or DLCs. But the big one, I think, is what's going to be shown in this event is going to be the Cyberpunk 2077 new DLC. I'm pretty confident that will be absolutely shown in today's event. Very confident that will be shown. What else? By the way, once we start, I will not be talking much unless it's something I don't have interest in. Copyright music, or yeah, and if it's something I really enjoy, I'll probably be quiet. So just to tell you, I try not to speak during these events, but if it's something I really, really, really enjoy, then I might comment something on it. If it's something that's shit, I'll comment on it as well. If it's an indie game, I might say something as well. In fact, I bet if I placed a bet, £100 right now, which I'm not going to do because I'm not an idiot, but I bet if I placed £100, say I would burn £100 if we do not see a single indie game. But we're going to see an indie game. So we're gonna see indie games either way. So I would win that bet, but I've got nobody to compete with. So, so uh, I was thinking that. I don't know why. Sorry. What else do I expect to see? I don't really know. I mean, I'm kind of going to this event silent. As I said, if the PlayStation event wasn't last week, they probably have more of an idea. I mean, Nintendo might reveal something, but Nintendo don't tend to reveal stuff in a Summer Game Fest events. We'll probably see more gameplay of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Probably see more gameplay of that potentially, but at the same time, that's a Ubisoft event, so it's hard to tell with some of these games. Like, to show them in the actual event. We might get a new Starfield trailer, but not like obviously Star Direct. It's going to be on Sunday, but we might see something like that. We may get an advertisement for a freaking Halo Infinite new season. Yeah, that dead game. Sorry if you love Halo, but that game, that game's dead. Some new content for the multiplayer, something like that. What else? Maybe Bethesda will reveal some games here as well. You never know. Maybe we'll get a massive reveal and we'll see Elder Scrolls 6. I'm 99.99% sure we will not see that game then during this event. Like, I'm even more confident we will see GTA 6 in this event than we would see the Elder Scrolls 6. Seriously. Everybody in the franchise is talking about it. So many people are talking about, where's GTA 6? Where the fuck is the Elder Scrolls 6? Bro, it's been 12 years. GTA 5 is going to be 10 years this year. I'm actually thinking about doing a GTA, talking about playthroughs, I'm actually thinking about doing a GTA 5 playthrough on the 10th anniversary. I might actually start my playthrough of GTA 5 on the 10th anniversary. But I'm not entirely sure, because if Payday 3 is coming out then, and I want to play Payday 3, if it's good, and Starfield, because I'll probably give Starfield a try. Just because Bethesda games are the best games I want to mod, so even if Starfield is like a mediocre, like No Man's Sky when it first came in, it's very mediocre, mod support will make the game a lot better. It will make the game better over time. Hopefully Bethesda don't fuck up the Starfield, because if they fuck up the Starfield, then you probably should be worried about Elder Scrolls 6. That's the game we probably should be worried about. But I doubt we'll see anything Bethesda related. BioWare, EA maybe, EA. I mean, probably the new. It's not even called FIFA anymore. What are they called now? They don't have the license of FIFA, but they'll still be releasing football games, of course. The new Man games, I'm pretty sure, and maybe the new KK type of sports games that I have seen no interest in, but they'll probably get revealed here as well. Because they did it last year, remember they making a big deal about the new NBA game. I think the NBA game probably comes at August or something like that, so they probably will reveal that here. I don't really see. Maybe a new surprise Star Wars game. I mean, Star Wars games have been pretty quiet. Quite quiet all this time. And I hate Disney, but they did say they want to start doing 2 or 3 Star. I think they wanted to do one Star Wars. Well, it's either one Star Wars game every term, or it was either one Star Wars game every 6 months. There might be another Star Wars game potentially coming out. They might get revealed. Tyler's sure, but will get revealed. Capcom might release. Might talk about Resident Evil 4 DLCs, because Resident Evil 4 did have like some kind of game where you play Zeta 1 to say I never played it, so I can't comment on it, but they might add that. Might talk about that for Resident Evil 4. But it might be more Final Fantasy. There'll probably be new Final Fantasy gameplay even more, even though that game's coming in like 2 weeks. You know, I'll tell you an interesting thing, chat. I've never played a Final Fantasy game in my whole life. No, I've not played a Final Fantasy game in my whole life. So I'm actually going to drop the resolution on my my live stream, because I'm watching my live stream on another monitor while I'm watching this. So this will stick to HD. Fortunately, the highest resolution's 1080p, which most live streams are. To be honest, I probably could stream at 1440p if I really wanted to. It wouldn't be good anyway today. Plus, I play mostly console. I don't always play console games, but when I'm doing live streams, when I play console games, it's better to actually play on a lower resolution. Alright, I'm going to unmute this. Now, we are going to be about 20 seconds behind. I'm probably 20% seconds behind the advance time, because I think this event is in California or something like that. Because I'm living in the United Kingdom, it's a 20-second delay. But anyway, unmute.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest. We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody. When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
There you go.
It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season.
And nobody
yes,
cheered when Fortnite.
We do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Here we go.
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire.
This Prince of Persia.
We weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Whether they ready or not, better get better with time. I can't see an enemy ending the plot. My struggle came with a purpose, now I'm about to turn it down to a purpose. You see, I ain't begging, I'm an undeserving. I'm putting on every battle that I thought I had a place to play. Don't take a chance, really take a fight. Been through the dark times, so I came with the dark side. Let show you the light.
If this team gets put down, I'll have it back up in a few days so if it gets put down by copyright music. I just beat the audio for this part.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Yeah, Prince of Persia, called it. Ubisoft still releasing games on last-gen consoles in the year 2024.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1. Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
See?
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Oh, Mortal Kombat and the fatality rules.
Enough! Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
I wouldn't be surprised if this gets interrupted. Oh, Mortal Kombat, man. I can't play it. I'm awful at Mortal Kombat games, but oh, they look so good. Bigger access.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon! Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1. And everyone just wants to know more about this because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight. But
a lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have like in the middle of a combo they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
It's amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of nodding to the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much.
Nice. Good start so far.
Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Where are the guards? Hey you! What's going on?
Sorry, chat. I've never played a Diablo game or a Path of Exile game in my whole life. The reason why I never played a Diablo game my whole life is because they were PC games mainly. And I played on console. Almost. From the gaming life. July 28th, really? They didn't show much.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Oh, dead by Daylight.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
Dead by Daylight's
This
gonna
man's
have.
bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first Betty. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
The only complaint about Dead by Daylight is I wish you could actually, the survivors could, fight the killer back. Actual, hit him like wet muscle. I like Friday the 13th game.
Damn right I made it.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 debuts
By the way, there's too many heavy candles there last
Volume
season.
1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Neutrality. get you a statue. But he'll certainly help in keeping you alive. I won't abandon Siri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
I'm right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
Also, they're bringing the code again.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
Don't be Phil Brothers trailer. Let's just say the TV show's been breaking a lot of the lore.
For monsters, and they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow, fangs, just like a boatload of fangs, all up in your business.
Yes, you can see the few collapse. Nobody's. I mean, people here are clearly interested because they're casual people, but what the fuck is this fucking falling? No, this is not the way. I was going to talk more, but let's just keep on. I'll talk after. Yeah, it was quick. Also, epic exclusive. Boo! Oh, yeah.
01. Operation Control clears you for
I can't use VR personally. I get motion sickness.
Let's go!
Oh, that controversial game. I think half the people that show up at these shows don't even play games. They just cheer at everything they see. Bro, you're 49, you're not going to be getting that fucking frame rate at that resolution.
Everything. For all time.
it's back-to-back games, so.
No turning back after this. You sure?
Cool, cheers. So what I was saying about the Witcher show was they don't listen. They've broken a lot of the lore when it comes to like the games and the books. You have to watch it to me explain it. I'll watch somebody post more about it, but yeah. And pretty much a lot of people say they're going to stop watching the show because Henry Cavill's leaving, because he's a super Witcher fan. Do you know who Henry Cavill is? He's also got Superman, and he also got screwed over that as well. But yeah. The season 3 trio got like the top. I'll leave it at that.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Here we go. Sonic. Our remaster? A remake of the Chronicles. Cool. I might not Sonic personally, but so crazy to imagine that Sega used to be in the console market once. And I'll make the argument saying Sega had better consoles than Nintendo, but back in the day. Before the PlayStation. That's pretty soon.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us. To the cloud. Boom! From the boat!
The tournament's starting. Great! Let me get warmed
warmed up.
Here's, I mean, this event's been so far pretty good. I mean, we are only 35 minutes in now. And then last hour could be absolutely awful. I mean, part of this game, you know, I don't really care about it at all, but I have a strange feeling all the big games are going to reveal, like, all the interesting games that are left, apart from Alan Wake. It's probably going to be,
Let me have some fun this time. Time for a buzz.
could be a while. It's going to be in the Xbox event, I imagine.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Je t'ai rencontré simplement et tu n'as rien fait pour chercher à me plaire. Je t'aime pourtant, ton amour ardent.
I don't know what game this is.
Rien, je le sens. Tu seras toujours mon amour.
This game does not look French. What's with the French music?
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Zero interest. Not interested. At least you played demo, there you go. So I guess you really wanted to play it.
That's right.
At least they have a demo.
For Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
What is this? Stomach is so hard, man, but I can't. I thought it was going to be like desert and scorpions, so I was like, New Vegas too? And then I was like, no. I love Dragon Ball. What is it like? They make the environment look super realistic, right? But then have cartoon characters.
ちょっと運転させてくれよ。
おやめなさい王子、こんな人間の機械。
いいぞ、やってみるか。
いいのか。
Sandland. I mean, I'd pick a better name personally.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Oh, this cat game. Cat game. There we go, I won the bet. That was a very easy bet to win. At least they're making it their own showcase. I'm glad they're making it their own showcase. Like, I prefer that rather than having indie games in the main showcase.
Wonder what
personally.
that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
The only problem is
star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power and put down this threat once and for all.
I'm just trying to think, how would they balance an MMORPG, like an MMO, with players like changing into creatures? Can't you just turn into a bird and just fly away? You know, turn into whatever other creatures around it. That's just a tech demo. See, I mean, MMOs are great. I love MMOs, but Amazon don't have the best track record with MMOs.
Great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Hear the battle call, cities rise and empires fall, but it's a war worth fighting. We're taking up our arms, hold the line up here.
Just like a For Honor, but I know it's not For Honor, but a bit more fantasy. I want to see a medieval game, like a massive battles, massive wars, online game as like thousands of players and battles can go on for like days, months, like real time. That'd be amazing. If done right. These are just good street competitions. Bro, have we not seen gameplay when the game's about to come out? For like 3 months.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an even season
I'm glad they're finally
never
doing
seen
this.
before. Trust
So that's the
me,
biggest
for
problem
one
with
of them,
Dying Light
you will
2.
want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
I'm glad they're doing that with Dying Light 2 because Dying Light 2 is nighttime. Careful. Think that's his stream of service. Crash Bandicoot. These man, the games are just going on and on and on and on. I don't get enough time to talk. Oh, cloud gaming, guys. I can't. I mean, cloud gaming was never going to be super successful. I'm sorry, but internet speed is always going to be a limitation. It's always anyway. Cloud gaming, even if it does come a thing in the first world, right? Not the first world. I mean by like first world countries, right? This is never going to become a thing in third world countries because internet's too slow. You didn't have Wi-Fi, so certain places don't. So it's,
Welcome back to Summer Game
Look
Fest.
at that for a
Isn't
long
that
time.
great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake. Good to see you.
we can play in this
Looking
game
dapper
as well
as
possible.
always.
Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this.
Okay.
So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent,
coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate
Yes.
a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Oh, chat,
So
my
tell us,
stomach.
what are we going to see?
It's absolutely killing me.
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought
I'll keep this
the
on.
murder victim,
Yeah, I'll be accurate.
in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Just walking around a wee bit.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Oh, nice.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids!
My pledge is eternal service.
Xenos inbound!
Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered! Open the gates.
Kind of like a...
Slay more Xenos for the Chiron. I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
Space Marines 2. I'm pretty sure I played the original Space Marines. I'm pretty sure it was like on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 generation. Could be thinking of another franchise. I think it's the first game came in there. I mean, not too bad. I mean, about an hour into the showcase before we got our actual first indie game. That's apart from all those showing us a new indie game thing. As long as they don't keep showing us indie games continuously, I'll be fine. But the characters, the gameplay look like freaking characters I would see in a mediocre like game in the mid-90s.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Saber Interactive, we might see a Soul Call It remake. I doubt it.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
No, this is copyright. I know for a fact this is copyright music. No, it's just kind of like a zombie game. It's kind of like it's just like Back 4 Blood or something, like for Dead type of game. I think when it comes to like zombie horror games, as much as zombie horror games are good, there's the only one that really did it like really good, like Horde Base. I would like Horde Base missions, would be Life 4 Dead. Yeah, chat, I'm 90% sure that's copyright music. I mean, I've already probably heard copyright music on the stream, but listen, the less complaints I get, the faster I can get the stream back up. Not bad. Don't forget what could beat the legacy Life of the best zombie game.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saver with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash on the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I've never played a Baldur Gate game in my entire life.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me still, for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man
more Spider-Man 2?
exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
okay.
is, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there. I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of. We obviously Kraven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors in.
So Kraven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes.
Yes. But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. There you go. Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can Can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of city
the
racing,
city
right?
is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh, we stayed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Do we stay? October 20th. There you go.
Nailing it. October 20th. Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
That's my birthday month.
We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses, too.
Pokemon with fucking guns. I never got into Pokemon because my parents allowed me to play whatever the fuck I wanted to. So I was playing like 18 games and M-rated games when I was a kid. I was restricted to play like everyone games. We make some kind of review for an upcoming at the Xbox event today. I doubt it will.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe, we mine and sculpt. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria. Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings IP's not been treated very good recently, has it? So that Goblin game and Rings of Power. Yeah, they've been kind of picking up Harry's franchise. Once again, I don't know why we're getting another cloud game in that. As I'll say again, as I said again earlier, most 90% of gamers are not going to be playing on cloud gaming because internet speeds are not going to be that. You need like a gigabyte of internet speed to really play. Nobody has that. It's too expensive.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new
do,
mobile
but
game from a legendary franchise.
Mobile game. The only problem with mobile games is what's the trade-off? What kind of microtransactions does it have? How pay to win is it? This is obviously Final Fantasy. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is an absolute pay to win game. There's the feet of food.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy...
Yeah, they're going to show us.
Today, during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. Right.
But I don't have Taco Bell on my crunchy.
Last year at TGA, Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Can everybody do North American ads considering the fact that Summer Game Fest is like a worldwide event?
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are banishers.
Yes,
we end suffering for those who live.
Actually, the best PlayStation event, surprisingly. On this is the official Summer Game Fest. There might be most people watching on that stuff. Probably not.
Us back red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
Remember, Chanigo. I'm going to pee real quick.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again.
do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Soれで今回の指令は
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネームジョーダン。
大丈夫か？
ええ、お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今周りに
This will be one of those,
無事に帰れ。
what's this fight franchise called?
さもなきゃ。これから起きることは全部お前
I
ら
don't
の
like
選
this.
ん
I don't like it. I played one of them, but they talk for like 50 minutes. You talk, the characters talk for like an hour, then you fight. Then you're like another talking for an hour. Plus, you know me, I prefer it when the voice acting is actually English personally. That's just my personal opinion. I don't care. Unless it's bad English voice acting, then I don't prefer it. Man who... Oh, so it's something different.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to Capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good. Definitely a leak here, Tim.
How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days.
You know, it's kind of funny. That's probably when COVID became a big. That's probably when lockdown started. 3 years, 2 months, and 17 days.
Someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Are you there?
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out.
Second Call of Duty you have not bought them. Call of Duty is just not it anymore.
Trying to show you what we came to do. Only talking, making major moves. Rolls Royce, no top. Me, no one will ever stop. Me against the world, I got my back against the wall.
We've all showing Call of Duty CGI trailers over and over and over and over again every season. But we like to show our new pay-to-win skins. You see, they're not pay-to-win, but we'll have to show all our cosmetics. Because you're missing out. You should buy all these new cosmetics. Buy all these new cosmetics. Look at this new skin. Look at this new skin. Look at this new skin. Do you know if this was done on the official Call of Duty YouTube channel? Probably wouldn't do that well. How many kids have liked in this right ratio? I like how they say play free, but you can only play with the Battle Royale for free. You can't actually play the game for free. You
Season
have to buy
4
it.
next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
This is like a, yeah, special version of the Xbox. I mean, me personally, I didn't want that colour for my Xbox. But
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at Porsche Xbox.
so you can't even get it. No, there you go. I guess if you win it, I guess you could. It'll be very, very valuable.
For additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
I mean,
dear friend,
no offense to
Switch
to PC ports are not the best.
Days pass
Quite
so
lazy PC
quickly.
ports, that's what I'm going to say.
Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
It's so funny, they're all cheering. How much of that room are actually going to be playing that game, though? Let's be
Fae
realistic.
Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
What? There's this popular, I've never heard of it.
You guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and
probably the best mobile game to make your money.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff.
Nah. And mobile games, the people that win are the people that have the most amount of pockets.
Because they might just
most amount of money.
A little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
No, how you win mobile games is by being a whale.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being mean.
Who is that like an ad to convoke people to play that
Still
game?
to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash.
What season is Fortnite even in now? Season 30?
Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Still, we see something like that chapter 2, maybe 2, 3 or something.
I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Well, actual gameplay, dude. Actual game, mutant should have built with their eggs and it's a phone game. I can tell something about that game.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the
That's
beacon.
about a Finch franchise that used the word Wayfinders.
You fell, and the world was broken.
Oh, I know what this is.
Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Maybe not. I swear that crowd just cheers at absolutely everything they see. Jeez. What season is this game on now? Fucking season 30? What season are we on? Jeez. You know, I played Fortnite like... I played it during season 1, I played it during season 3, season 3, season 2, season 3. Season 4 is when I started to get sick of it. But I'm actually getting the mega unlock. I got Dark Knight and all that. Then season 5 I started really getting sick of it. Season 6 was awful, I think.
Steve, seriously? You don't
I stopped playing my chapter 3. I don't know when chapter 2 came out, like 3 years ago.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Yeah, here comes indie games. I have a bad feeling the last 20 minutes are going to be just indie games. Hopefully I'm wrong.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4. Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case they want contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah.
Right. Like stuff.
My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
I do like
this. It's gonna be fun.
Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, Clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go. Baby, let your booty go. Girl, do you want to show? The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Then don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
But you said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's a forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
TV? Korea? Okay. Everyone would be kind of
duplicating oneself in order to multitask. This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the Time Shift Warrior, coming later this year to PC.
I thought a whole country could make a bigger game than this, you know? You said from France?
My lights, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good.
There are a lot of top-down games
again, but with
this
another
year.
me to fight with.
You're coming with me.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I mean, third person's my favourite genre when it comes to like fighting games. No, like melee weapon games. When it's shooting, first person is my favourite.
Onwards. I can feel that
Depends how good the first person's done. If the third person's done pretty bad, then I prefer first person.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like
this
Doom
game. You need a 30 ATI team and run at 30 FPS.
Led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
This game. I'm sorry. This game's gonna run
This
absolutely
is such
I'm sorry.
a cool game. Super
I mean,
production
it looks alright. It looks
value,
average to me.
spectacular gameplay.
Thanks for
Tell us
the
about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat.
You know what I don't like about this game?
Brash,
The fact that every
funny, but he
single
gets the job
content
done.
creator
Well,
It was like
it's
big.
the gameplay.
Advertise the game, saying, "Go watch the trailer, go watch the trailer." I'm like, no. If you tell me to do something, everybody, I'm not going to do it.
What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's
guys, this game around
I
at 30
guess they
FPS
call him
and
a
going so just
street
so
rat
you know.
is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game.
Yeah, really hoping this game is a massive success. I don't know how much EA's paid their market into this game, but they're really hoping this game is a massive success. I have a straight show this game's going to be.
It's wild. So
it's not going to do as well.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which
comes
comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is.
Plus, nobody's going to play this on PC. I mean, you need a like an RTX 2080. Like minimum specs. A 2080 Super. Good, that's what I'm saying. It's going to run to 30 FPS.
Welcome aboard, What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast. 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Prepare to repel boarders! Airship's got a Action station! Action station!
I just know this game's not going to run super great. I mean, it might be.
Get to the control room and protect Selco. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it.
The only thing that sucks as well, this game is made by EA, so obviously I'm going to be talking a lot about this game, so go watch someone else if you don't want to hear me talking a lot. But the thing is, if this game flops or doesn't do well because it's an EA game, EA is going to be like, well, there you go, single player games are dead again. Single player games are dead. Even though I would say we're in the golden age of single player games right now. Especially the remakes. That's my only worry. I just don't think this game is going to do as good as they're hoping for. Me personally. I might be wrong. I think this is the most overhyped game ever. Not this year. But I'm not going to get Game of the Year. I already know what game's going to get Game of the Year. It's going to be that new Zelda game. That's going to get Game of the Year. Game of the Year's already right. Yeah, that will get Game of the Year. Trust me. I could be wrong, but I'm 95% sure that will get Game of the Year. Give me a run. I mean, everyone got Game of the Year, even though God of War Ragnarok.
I want to
I'm
be
glad
an
God of War
immortal.
Ragnarok didn't get.
I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We'll be doing a flavor soon. Very soon, actually.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
It's Bill right time.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches.
Yes,
Today,
you can tell that
Summer
these
Game
people
Fest is
cheering
debuting a
don't
cinematic trailer to
play
preview
half
the
these
season.
games. I bet
The
half these
center
people
of
don't
the
even play
island has
games.
collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient
Wait, are we in
secrets
Chapter
discovered. And of course,
4?
there's a whole new
No.
battle pass lineup.
Oh,
You can
okay, we're
unleash
on
the
season 3. I
power,
thought we were on season 4, Chapter
of
3. I was like,
Cybertron.
fuck.
Here we go.
Oh, Fortnite. Mate, how the fuck does Fortnite still make so much money? I'm genuinely so confused. Oh, man. I'm gonna be talking over this as well because it's Fortnite. Fortnite's Fortnite. I mean, dinosaurs, car driving. It's so weird. It doesn't even feel like a battle royale. I mean, I will give Epic Games the praise and the benefit. They do a good job somehow keeping the community not getting sick of this game. Yeah. And I will give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't play Fortnite. I've not played Fortnite for over 3 years, but there must be something to do really, really well with the creative mode. The creative mode for my Transformers. I think the Transformers is not that good, to be honest. I just want to know how the fuck is Epic affording all this shit. It really costs billions to get all these IPs. There's an interesting thing about Fortnite as well. Like, most IPs, you know when most companies buy, like, something from a game developer, a company, right? They usually have a certain amount of time on it until they run out. So I'm wondering, like, all these events doing in Fortnite, right? I wonder if, like, 10 years down the line, the license will expire.
Fortnite Wilds launches
And if they want to rebuy them.
Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
What's this,
The
Elder Scrolls
rumors
6?
were true.
That would be Elder Scrolls 6. Imagine it was.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
This is the most hyped RPG ever, man! I thought the guy was gonna say something like, I mean, Final Fantasy games don't sell like fucking 30 million copies, 40 million copies.
Still going strong.
It may look that way.
I'm sorry, but they don't.
In reality, it's barely hanging on.
Oh, shut up.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now?
Maybe stay remake.
After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Never played a Final Fantasy game in my entire life.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
If this is a Final Fantasy 9 remake, right? Were these games just large on the PlayStation 1? When they came out. The original ones. The question.
Away from me!
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
That's 60. I thought it might have been a 9 remake. Wait. I thought the game was coming out.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you.
I thought some game was already out. Or was it like a...
That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest.
Oh,
Our
it's
live
a
showcase.
next
That
gen
is
port.
not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom Opening Night Live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, it was not the best. I mean, what did I give the PlayStation event? I think I gave it like a 6. I would give that like maybe a 7. It was not too bad. I mean, it was better at places, but it wasn't the best event. So it sucks that the Cyberpunk DLC is going to get revealed in another event. That kind of sucks. I kind of hoping it would get revealed on this event, but life sucks. So that's what happens. I hope the Xbox event is a freaking masterpiece. Microsoft are making such a big deal about it. The Xbox event better prove itself. It better be absolutely amazing. But I mean, the expectations are going to be even higher for that. So yeah, they better not mess up. But overall, bit of hiccups now. It was alright. Oh my god, I got hiccups. I give it a 7. Jesus. So, I've not got a lot to say this time on like the PlayStation event. I hope Sony does reveal an upgraded version of the PlayStation 5. Like, I still don't have a PlayStation 5 and I have no intention of buying one. I have no interest in buying one. Okay, these are just going to be indie games from now on. But if they brought out a PlayStation 5 Slim or a PlayStation 5 Pro, I'd probably be more likely to buy a PlayStation 5. But nah, not until then. Because I barely use my console. I barely use my Xbox Series X. I play PC for like 95% of my gaming. Seriously? I'm getting a really bad haircut. So we'll be back tomorrow with a playthrough stream, which will be Mass Effect 2. Then on Sunday I'll be live reaction to the Xbox event. Then from the very chat, I'm dying of hiccups, so I'm going to end it right here, so you don't have to keep hearing me. Jeez, I'm really, oh my god, it's really bad.